If you think Facebook ads don't work for real estate, or you are an agent already running ads and you think that your Facebook ads are broken because you're not getting results, most likely they are not. You're just building the wrong funnel. My name is Eetu. I'm the founder of Mescula, and give me the next 5 to 10 minutes and I'll show you the 3 mistakes killing your ad performance and the exact fixes that we use to turn $30 leads into real listing appointments and listings consistently. We have helped over 500 agents over the past 5 years, and our average agent adds on extra 10 listings and 127,000 in commissions in their first 12 months using the same funnel I'm about to explain. This isn't theory, it's tested and proven. Here's the thing, most agents think that Facebook is the problem. They say leads are fake or Facebook only gives you looky-loos. But here's the real truth. Facebook will give you leads if your funnel matches the buyer-seller journey. When it doesn't, the platform looks bad. You just pretty much look like a bad operator at that point in time. So, what are the 3 mistakes? Mistake number 1, you send traffic to a native lead form. Native forms, unfortunately, tend to mean low intent and bad contact information, bad data. And mistake number 2 is that you treat every lead like they're ready now. In reality, only about 3% of the market are. You need to work the 17% who are information gathering. And then mistake number 3, you don't have a real follow-up system in place. No nurturing, no follow-up system in place. No 30-second speed to lead engagement and 24/7 nurturing in place. But those are the things that you need. And the truth is, if you wait even 10 minutes or even hours, the opportunity may be totally gone. And here's the math that we use to really map this whole funnel and identify the gaps in the process so that we're able to really squeeze the juice out of it and then scale. Average cost per lead, $30. Lead to conversation, 33% conversion. Conversation to in-person appointment, 30% conversion. And then in-person appointment to listing, 20% conversion, right? So about 50 leads equals to 1 listing. So stop expecting every lead to be ready now. The funnel has stages. You need to measure them. And then also, one key here is to understand that if you have nurturing and follow-up in place for all those different stages, the ones that are ready now, the ones that are in like a couple months down the line, and years down the line, then you can actually build up the pipeline and real relationships and have that snowball effect in the months to come. But you need to have the nurturing in place for the short term and the longer term ones. And our client Terry is just a perfect example of this whole thing. He had tried 10 different systems, Facebook posting, Zillow, and like 10 other lead generation companies, and none worked consistently. Once he came in and we rebuilt the funnel that actually matched the seller journey, we had value first ads that goes into a survey funnel, 30-second AI response, 7-minute phone consultation, in-person CMA turning into listing presentation and listing. Terry got 35 listings in 16 months. He didn't change the platforms, he simply fixed the funnel. If you want to do the same, here's what to do exactly. Number 1, run value first ads, hyperlocal targeting with hyperlocal creatives. For example, ad angles like street by street market updates, street by street valuations, what's my home worth in 2025, not those want to sell type of ads. Here's the thing. When you hear home evaluation, you probably get triggered and you're like, dang, I'm just gonna get like low quality and low intent leads. That's just not the truth. You just have to match the seller journey and the marketing and the sales process together and have an acquisition process that matches those 2 different processes, right? So they can actually service all of those individuals and that way scale up your acquisition. And these value first ads attracts the full funnel, and most importantly, they attract the 17% of the market, which is the biggest opportunity that everyone is like not focused on, which is crazy to me even think about. Number 2, have a landing page. So instead of those native forms, drive them into a landing page that has a short survey where it can be super simple. You have a headline, subheadline, you have a survey, and you collect address, relationship to the address, timeline, recent upgrades, etc. And the survey's intention is to pre-vet some of these individuals and then increase their intent, right? And then number 3, speed to lead. So build on AI systems, AI SMS assistants and bots to respond within 30 seconds. And then even you can build AI ISAs and stuff like that, or purchase hours or someone else to actually have phone calls as well and follow up that way when needed. But the main thing is that engagement matters more than perfection. And as Alex Hormozi says, I don't know if you know Hormozi or what you think about him, but one of the things that I appreciate him is volume negates luck. And it's like really true thing when it comes to this thing. And speed to lead is a real thing. There's studies about it. Probably you heard all of those. So I'm not going to dive deeper into all that stuff, but it is an actual thing. Number 4, have a conversion bridge, have a conversion mechanism. So, for example, we use a 7-minute phone consultation framework that books in-person CMAs at a 30% conversion rate. And then we execute the CMA to turn it into a listing presentation and then a listing. And that process crushes. It's crazy. It works wonders. It's just perfection. And then number 5, systemize. Track CPLs, cost per conversations, cost per in-person appointments, cost per acquisitions, and optimize. If your numbers are matching, you're hitting KPIs, scale the ad spend. If not, fix the step that's leaking. Now, some agents have worries that it's a bait and switch or wasting time doing free consultations. And that's just a misunderstanding of the whole process. You're not there to pressure. You're there to give a professional value. Think of it like a doctor consultation or a test drive. You pretty much demonstrate your competence, you build trust, and when they are ready, you are the obvious choice. The biggest dollars are in the maybes. And they talk like tiger kickers, but convert when nurtured and qualified properly. This is key. They talk like tiger kickers, but convert when nurtured and qualified properly. So it's actually hard to identify an actual tiger, an actual no from a maybe, without actually having a process to dive into those and dig deep, right? Because they kind of sound the same on the surface level, which is why we need to go below the surface level to really figure it out. And the biggest money is in the maybes. And then you always choose sacrificing time or sacrificing money. If you want immediate ready leads, you'll pay for expensive shared leads and fight over the same listings. Or you can invest time and some money upfront to build relationships with the 17%. And that's how agents scale past 300 to 800,000 to 1 million GZI a year. And the difference between an agent who's been doing this for 10 years and still stuck at 300,000 and new agents hitting 800,000 is simple. One focused acquisition process. One more thing. Don't chase multiple channels, multiple systems at once. Make one channel work, systemize it, and then add the next. Obviously, I'm biased, but I do believe that paid ads to a survey funnel, to an AI, to a consultation, to in-person CMA turning into listing percentage listing is the best and most profitable first channel at scale. If you want to have something that is predictable, consistent, and really scalable, that is really, really cool. And then once you have a channel that is actually predictable, then you can add another one. But only after you have actually proven ROI and you have a process nailed down. Now, if you don't have a lot of money, but you have more time, I highly recommend FISBOs, cancelled, expired, all that stuff, and building a process around it. Even us, that's one of the things that we train our clients to do, right? Because paid ads is one channel, but then there's other channels as well. And it really depends on your situation, which one is better. But I am biased as a marketer that paid ads and paid direct response marketing is really, really solid option to be the first one that you can actually really scale in a shorter period of time. It will take some money and time upfront, obviously. We have seen this multiple times, right? With our clients, that the process and paid ads and all that, it actually works. Catherine closed 15 listings in 12 months. Terry closed 35 listings the past 16 months. Nick closed 20 listings in 18 months. And Jeff added 220,000 GCI in 1 year. These aren't outliers. They are predictable results of a full funnel system. It just works when done the right way. So if your Facebook ads are underperforming, the key to understand is that don't blame the platform, fix the funnel. If you want us to audit your funnel, not your ad images and creatives and stuff like that, but the actual funnel, everything. Click the link, book a free game plan session, and we'll map a full acquisition funnel for you. From creative, survey, to AI, to consults, to in-person appointments, everything. And tell you exactly which step is leaking for you. No fluff, just the numbers and the fixes. Do the work on one system, measure the steps, scale what's working. That's how consistent listings are built. See you on the other side.